YouTube friends. Welcome to my channel, Borderline Hoarderish, where hoarding is only cool if you can sell it for a profit. I have my biggest fan and my favorite person, my kid, my MiniMe, hanging out with me today. So y'all better behave yourselves, okay? Yeah, for real. Behave yourselves. It's not often, actually, I shouldn't say that. I have not personally gone live this late in the day. I guess it's not too late. It's only 5 here in Colorado, but I know for others it is getting late, and it's a school night, so we normally don't go live. This is sort of special, right? Bonding. We're bonding, aren't we?
Yeah.
Bonding. This is bonding. Oh, she's gonna be like, yeah, she's gonna yell at me after this is done. But isn't this such a good reason? You know, see, she's not pulling away from me because she knows the whole world is watching. Ooh, we have some people popping in. Thrifty Chrissy. Hey. Ooh, we got Farmall Fanatic. I wrote you down for Friday because I wanted to check you out. Welcome. I'm not going to be as Looney Tunes on this episode today because I have kids here. So, but glad you could make it. Woo. I do that to my 23-year-old son. He fights. Yeah, my son, he's 7, and he is definitely getting to that age where giving him smooches is so uncool. What's the word? I already told people this a couple times in lives but cringy.
Yes, cringy.
I'm trying to be the hip, cool mom, you know? Like, I'm cool, right? Yo. She's gonna be, I'm never gonna do this again. That's funny. Yeah, it's 7:30 Eastern. I'll shout you out. Cool. Yeah, I have you written down, and I was gonna do that live raid. I think that's tonight. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. That's the first time I'm gonna do that. We're gonna try to get a bunch of people hopping live, hopping some lives. Can you see the chat?
Yeah.
Are you in there?
Mm-hmm.
Thrifty Christy, she's got a wrench, so if there's any trolls. I had my first troll yesterday, y'all, for real. And I sang to that troll with my troll. He was mean. He needed to be grounded and sent to his room. No, I actually don't really know what he said, but because somebody was on it real quick. Thank goodness for some mods. Because there's some weirdos, man. That's why I was just telling my daughter, I'm like, you never know who's going to be in the chat. We'll try to be on it as much as we can. There's weirdos in the world. Ooh, we have 7 people. What up to all the lurkers? We got a few lurkers. That's all right. It's so much fun hanging out with this kid right here. I'm telling you, I am so lucky to have her in my life. We have a great time together, even with all the eye rolls. Do you want me to start dancing?
No.
Oh, man, she's not going to let me dance. Maybe I'll just do it anyways. You should see me sometimes during the day ones. I go all out. I was shaking my behind in my new sweatpants to Pixie earlier. That wasn't live, though, so you don't have to worry about me embarrassing you too much. I'm checking out the chat. 7:30 Eastern. Oh, yeah, I read that. Christy says, I'm back and forth making chili still. Yeah, we're not going to go past 6 our time for sure because I got to cook dinner. It's like 5:06 here. Chili sounds good. Borrow Boy Woods. Hi, borderline hoarderish. Hello. Welcome. Oh, I see the flippin' hustler in the house. Hello, Todd. Look, Todd, I have my mini-me. Yeah, my mini-me. He's the one. He's the Elvis guy with Caroline. She is so cute. I'm teaching my mini-me. She knows a little bit, but I teach him young, right? I need all the help I can get, too. I'm watching and doing dishes. Yeah, that's what's up. I did a working Google Hangout today with Beth from Ten of Hearts. I know a few of you know her. I love her so much. We had a great time. It was just us. We didn't, it wasn't live, which was perfectly fine with me. And I had a good time. I was going to show y'all some of the things I need to list that I did not list earlier, but I found this is cool. Okay. I'm not quite sure on the age of this. So I noticed today, right? So they're 2 candlesticks. They're pressed grain glass, which sort of helps me with the age. But I noticed today it was an aha moment when I realized that it was a bottle. Like this part is a bottle. This is the top of the bottle. And on one of them, the thing comes off, which I don't think it's supposed to, but it's marked just like a bottle. So if any of y'all have seen one of these and let me know. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, it's obviously, I don't know, some type of DIY folk art type of thing. It's got the tin type of aluminum sort of thing. Oh, Ashley, hey, I was just actually speaking of the live raid just a couple minutes ago. I am all for it. Welcome. I'll have you watch her because she's awesome. She's a new friend of mine. I have my mini-me on today. That's awesome. She says, how are you? I am good. I'm excellent, actually. I had a good day, hung out with some good peeps today. It's Tuesday. Yay! Woke up alive and breathing. That's good, right? Mm-hmm. She had a good day. I didn't have to go beat up some kids or anything. No, I'm just kidding. I always tell her, you want me to beat somebody up? I'll go knock a 12-year-old out. I'm just kidding. I won't really, but I really do tell her that. I am almost to 100 subscribers, y'all, and I'm so excited. I know that seems silly because it's such a small number, but I am stoked about it. Yay! Peanut, I'm famous. I'm famous, guys. I'm just kidding. Can you not see it up here? It's probably this bright light, right?
I need new glasses. I can't read it that far.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure the lights probably don't help. I don't think they would. She says, hi, Mini-Me. I can't even pronounce what her YouTube name is. It's the one that's live with.
Yeah. I don't know how to say that.
She's really cool. I would ting that in my son's ear. Huge fight after that. That's funny. I'm wearing my sad bow today. That's what I call it, my sad bow, because it's got like a floppy side. Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Oh. Can you tie me in a knot? Can you tie me in a bow? Sad bow. Can you throw it over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your ears hang low? She's a singer too, but it'll take a minute for her to probably warm up to that. I was going to list me some coloring books. How funny are some of these Mom Life Advanced Coloring? I don't want to open it all the way up and, take away the fact that it hasn't obviously been flipped open, but Mom B is Mom B, a sleep-deprived super mom who feeds on caffeine and survives on sticky kisses and messy smiles. Here's another one. This one is cute. I kind of like it. Day of the Cat. My Irish twin is up in here. Up in here. Up in here. I see Destiny. Hey, girl. That'd be the Shamrock, a pixie. She also is amazing, everybody. She helped me this morning try to figure out about using Google Hangouts. I'm a noob. You laugh.
Why did you say noob?
Well, isn't it a cool word to say, or is it
it's not.
so like 2 weeks ago?
More like
Faux show.
2 years ago.
Can I say that one? Can I start throwing up some gang signs? I don't want to offend anybody. I don't, might be throwing up the wrong signs or something. No? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do you think of this one? See this one? Oh, it's cute. That's kind of meow. Violet raised her ears up. How cute. I don't know. Anybody into the adult coloring books? I think they're neat. I was really big into them when my anxiety was really bad. It got me through a lot of times, for sure. Oh, I apparently need to be paid attention. No, it's not silly. You actually work during the lives. Yeah, most of the time. Oh. That's when Miss Pixie came in. Hello, everyone. LOL. Karma saying hi. Hey, hey. Oh, LOL. Hello. Hello. I have that Day of the Cat listed. Cool. Yeah, I thought it was, I don't know. I mean, I've only sold a few type of coloring books before, or even books at all. But I got them for a good price, so figured. I have so many coloring books and already not enough time in the world. I found out that it is my laptop that's being a big pain in the butt. That is what's causing the lagging. Yeah, so when I went and did a Google Hangouts with Beth Ten of Hearts today after I talked to you on ours, Destiny, and it was fine. So I meant to tell you or text you and tell you that it has to be on your end, because it was very people buffering. I see Joanna has entered. Hey girl, what's up? Hey, 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 hey. My honey added more RAM, but the laptop is so old that it just cannot handle doing videos for YouTube. What about your phone? You can't try to do it all through your phone, maybe? Joanna's cooking dinner while watching. Ooh, what are you cooking? Can your phone? Oh, see, Christy says the same thing. Can your phone, Destiny? I have a 50-bit download speed and a 1.5 upload speed. Yeah, I don't even know. I was talking earlier about how I'm like, we just got Wi-Fi like 6 months ago. And I think the laptop like 6 months ago, it was, I want to say right before my birthday, that I got a laptop. So I listed off my phone for quite some time, and I did just fine with it. It was harder as I was selling more and more and more, and really it was the handwriting, the shipping labels and all that, instead of being able to just print them out. And then that discount is really awesome. So
baked pork chops sound good.
You almost freaked me out. I was like, what happened? What? Baked pork chops. Yeah, that sounds good. I love pork chops or pork loin. That's what I'm going to make tomorrow. It's a pork loin and some bacon wrapped asparagus. Don't make that face. I will bring out the Brussels sprouts. It will happen, people. That's what we need to do a video of is you eating Brussels sprouts. No? Yeah? No? No? I mean, we could have just Brussels sprouts tonight if you would like.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could have them for dessert.
No.
Snack?
No.
Breakfast?
No.
That's still a hard no. So I have another laptop, but not enough room to place on my desk, so I'll have to set up another place. Yeah, girl, you better get that figured out. I need you in my life, Destiny. Don't leave me. Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. That sounded pretty selfish of me. I'm like, I need you. I need you. I need you. So I went and got more boards, little white board. Whoa. Because my dog was over there, that one right there, walked on them, on my smaller ones. And I like using, right now I'm not listing anything huge, so I can use the little white boards. I got some today because I was trying to do pictures earlier and zooming in on the details of something small and you could really see the paw prints in the back. I was, animals, right? I need to bend this. Whoa, sorry, as I give you a giant paper cut. That's great. On live. Live. Oh. Laugh, you're just like me. You're just trying to hold back because we're live on YouTube. Let it all out, Peanut. Let it go. Let it go. Don't hold it back anymore. Be a dork. Ah, oh, balls. I just bent it the wrong way.
Why is that so funny?
I got 99 problems. I sometimes wonder, I'm seriously like, oh my gosh, my whole YouTube audience just watches me because I'm a train wreck. I swear I know what I'm doing sometimes. Every other Tuesday. Not this Tuesday, though. Okay, we're going to go like that with this one. That's good. That is good. Oh, let me move this.
You want me to read the chat to you?
Yeah, if there's people, yeah, that would be actually awesome because I could be my chat watcher. You don't have to see it like I like to. Holy.
That would be good.
We're just going to set this over here.
Okay.
Who's talking? Who's that talking? What they say?
I don't know how to say her name.
Who? Which one?
Johanna?
Joanna, yeah.
Joanna says, I love Brussels sprouts. We have grown them in our garden too.
Oh, that's awesome. I haven't tried to grow Brussels sprouts. Are they hard to grow? I have some problems here with my yard because it's very, very, very sunny. So it needs to be plants that are okay to be in the sun for a long time. She's awesome. She was telling me about how canning inside of a Instapot is maybe not the greatest idea. And I'm glad that she mentioned that because you know how I am. I'm like paranoid and I don't want to do something that's going to not be good. So.
I don't know how to say any names.
Who?
Just at the beginning. Right there. L. No, go down. Yes. L.
Oh, Leticia. She came in. I love her. Hi, Leticia. Hi. She is so cute. So she doesn't know this, but one of the reasons I absolutely love her is because she reminds me of my friend Mary Jane. Do you remember Mary Jane in New Mexico? Do you remember her? She was like always asking me to sing to her. I'd sing her to sleep at nighttime. For some reason, Leticia reminds me of her, and I just love it. Like she's got this really soothing, sweet voice, and she's really pretty, and I love her little glasses. She's so cute. Yep, you are, Leticia. You're not doing a very good job at your job here. I'm gonna have to fire my assistant over here.
Joanna says they really need cool weather to grow the best. And
yeah, that's a problem because I'd probably roast the Brussels sprouts in July. I really want to build. I don't know. Like we're trying not to live here, forever, but I want to build a little bit of a greenhouse. But I don't like to do anything like that costs too much. You can buy them kind of in pieces, or buy the ones that you could take down that are out of like pipes and the plastic or whatever. And I just keep thinking to myself, I could build that, with PVC pipe and just get the right material. And so I'm going to attempt that maybe this year. Usually what it is I will design it and my man will build it. I'm like, hand him the plan, my little sketches. I'm like, okay, babe, figure it out. And he usually does.
She says you need a water bath canner. I bet you could find one thrifting or at a yard sale. Unless you're going to look into oven canning, dry flour, rice, stuff like that.
She's so smart when it comes to stuff like that. That's awesome.
She says, I'm going to try to oven canning this week. Have a lot of rice and beans sitting around here.
Oh, that's cool. Are you going to do it on a video or? Because I'd be interested in watching that. I like to watch a lot of, how-tos. I'm sure, obviously, like us all. What time we got? Oh, we got plenty of time.
Leticia says, thank you, Kimberly.
Oh, she's so nice. I love her glasses. You would love her glasses that she wears. All right. Ooh. Where was that? So I was digging earlier through the jewelry that I had. Maybe I should grab it now that there's more people on. The bags, jewelry that I've had, I don't know, since summer. Something like that. And do you remember that little horse one? The silver horse one?
No.
Entertain the people for 30 seconds. I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm too awkward to do this, Mom.
Huh?
I'm too awkward.
You're not awkward. Oh my goodness. You're not awkward. You are way cooler than I was at your age, for real. Anyway, so it's this.
Hey,
So I
have a paper cut.
Did I do that? Oh. So here's what I was talking about. And I've said this a million times. I'm not well versed in jewelry because I've always just bought jewelry because I liked the way it looked. And I am a bargain hunter, so I refuse to pay something crazy for anything. But I had this for quite some time, and I decided to try to look it up, and I found one listed for like $200, and I was all, I wonder what? But that's all there is listed. Here, maybe I can. So there's a 925 on it. But the one that's listed for 200 is not broke, and this one is broke right here.
Joanna asks, it signed 925.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a little worn down for sure. That's the only mark I could see. It's like a cuff, of some. I mean, it's pretty little. My wrist is really little, but I couldn't believe that I found this. I have already made, I don't know, I want to say a couple $100 off the bag. Because I sold a Black Hills rose gold ring out of it. But it makes me want to look more and more through that container. I have been watching binge. I need to throw my roll. I've been binge watching jewelry videos to learn more because I come across these bags of jewelry for 99 cents or for free or for, I'll just like, we went one time to a garage sale and we were like, hey, will you throw in that, bag into the mix? And they were like, yeah, sure. So I need to use that to my advantage because I come across it so much. Sterling. She's a good assistant. List it anyway. Yeah, I was trying to figure out whether I was going to do it as a buy it now or an auction or what, but.
Rebecca says, hi, lady.
Oh, hi, Rebecca. She's another person that's awesome. We like her. Sterling silver. See if a jeweler can fix it. Yeah, I'll have to, I don't know. Oh, we have the train going by. I've sang the train song a few times when the train goes by.
Mm-hmm.
A peanut laid on a railroad track. His heart was all aflutter. Long came number 9.
Peanut butter.
A toot-toot peanut butter. You were so cute when you got your little toot-toot out with your little piggy tails when you were little. You just couldn't wait. You'd be all excited. The world's biggest toot-toot would come out of her. Toot-toot! I know. I promise I wouldn't embarrass you too much. I can't help it. What do you think of this? This looks kind of cheese, but doesn't look like maybe Claire's or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't. Whoa, might get stuck on my finger, and I have little fingers. These are cool too. I was showing these earlier.
It's like, what is it even made out?
Because they are tarnished, not typical way, but I can't see what the marking on those are. Because it's squished. But they have that black, like, tarnish, and they're heavier than the rest of. I'm terrible at showing things. I'm all, see it. Oh, yeah, put my hand behind it. See? Oh. Okay. Well, But I thought these were kind of cool. I like these ones. These ones say 925 on them. But yeah, again, I can't.
What?
Oh, what's
supposed to go on here?
Yeah, they're screwbacks or like vintage.
Screwbacks?
Yeah, I think that's what they're called, screwbacks.
Nothing's interesting.
No. Oh, I see we have Larry over here. If you like to waltz with tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile. Oh, yeah, see? Oh. I'm a mustachio question. Oh. I can't. My ears are too little. These are pretty. Pretty. Oh, so pretty. I'm definitely gonna list those tonight. I need to find some of these. You want?
Oops.
Wanna watch the chat, right? Take pictures.
Okay.
Please, ma'am, watch the chat, man. Man. That reminds me of, oh boy, I can't remember what the movie's called.
Tisha says those are pretty.
Yeah. I know the abalone. I think that's abalone. I don't know. Again, I'm not well versed in that. That them nerd jewelry. Ooh, my eBay is. Whoop! Whoop! Oh boy, nobody's watching. I mean, nobody's talking. Nobody's talking. You better talk. Start talking.
What am I supposed to talk about?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's what I do when I'm all by myself. All by myself.
Rebecca says I got a Stargaze diffuser for my office today.
Ooh, I've seen those. Or sort of. It's like, was it a doTERRA one or just? I have my little diffuser on. I guess you can't really see it because I got all these obnoxious lights going on, but yeah, let's have the bulb touch the curtain, burn the house down. That'd be bad.
Joanna says I want to go to the bin so bad. Sold another piece today from last time I went to the bin.
Yeah, I went Friday and it was pretty awesome. I might be going more often because I got so many plushies. I still don't think I'm ever going to get into clothes. I just really don't. I just don't have the room for it. And it's, I got animals, so I just don't have enough space. If I had an office here, then it would be maybe different so that I wouldn't always have to be trying to defer or something or whatever it is.
Rebecca says I sell Scentsy.
Oh, Scentsy. Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was. I know that I think I've seen that one though. That is cool. That was one of my favorite ones I've seen.
I will post a video of it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I don't know why my eBay is notifying me. What are you notifying me of? It's weird to look at it on here. Okay, well, it's obviously lost its mind. All right, I'm going to yes. Hey-oh. Hey-oh.
Hey-oh.
I said hey-oh. Mm-hmm. I can't remember all the words. Why can't I remember it?
No,
I just keep thinking of mayo. Mayo. I'm losing it. I done lost it a long time ago. Peanut, you see my marbles?
I haven't seen it in 13 years.
You haven't seen my marbles in 13 years? You tell me they've been lost that long? Balls. It's no good. Well, if anybody sees my marbles, make sure to P.O. box those to my mind. To my brain. To my brain, which is somewhere up here where my kidneys are. I'm just kidding.
Rebecca says, daylight come and we want to go home.
Yeah, we want to go home. I couldn't remember. I can't believe I couldn't remember that. You like how much I'm not working currently? I'm being silly. We're going to look this up. Today is Tuesday. I could start singing. I always end up singing Janice. I don't know why I always have her stuck in my head, but
Ray says, I love Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. I haven't seen that in forever.
I saw it a couple months ago.
Did you?
Yeah, I didn't know that song was in that.
I don't see these walls.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Boy. Well, it has a price tag on the back. I most definitely did not pay that much for it. Alright, we're going old school. Old school. I'm just going to type it in. New listing.
Whenever I wear that striped shirt that I have, looks like I'm a mime. My dad says I look like the teenage girl from Beetlejuice.
I can't remember the black and white one you're talking about?
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've seen Beetlejuice. We're gonna. Oh! It's usually Twilight Tuesday!
Yeah.
Oh no. We're gonna have Twilight Thursday. We've been watching the Twilight movies. I've seen them. She has not. We watch the Vampire Diaries. When the Vampire Diaries still existed. I'm still sad about that. Bring back the Vampire Diaries. 7 dies. Oh, don't remind me. So sad. So true. This one longing to be, then another one wants to get a girl. And do I help them? Of course I do. Poor unfortunate soul, so sad. Something. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Diddly-dee. There they are, standing in a row. A big one, small one, some as big as your head. I'm just trying to make a listing of this.
Ursula is probably my favorite villain.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She's pretty BA. Pretty wicked.
Mm-hmm.
I always think all the time on a daily basis about the Little Mermaid and part of this world. I've got gadgets and gizmos up plenty. I've got who's and what's it's galore. One thing about
Got 20.
But who cares? No big deal. I want more. So I can sell in my eBay store all the things that I find thrifting through Goodwill. That's all I can think of. 'Cause I like thrifting. Da-da-da. So we can have a roof up above. So it doesn't rain on our head. 'Cause I'm paying the bills instead. Through Borderline Hoarderish Store. Thank you very much. I did the whole, I'm just like you, you're just like me. They can't see the eye roll. Just so you know. Something anyone can see. No. A heart that beats.
I don't know.
Yes, I'm a girl like you. And what is the cool songs? Let's sing a cool song. I love you.
I don't know.
You
I don't listen
love
to.
me.
I listen to like a lot of Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars.
Like old Bruno Mars.
Ketchup grenade
Yeah.
for ya. The boy can dance, man. He is a pretty amazing dancer. For ya.
10 of Hearts says, "Good evening, stranger."
That's my Beth. She must have, her ears must have been ringing because I was talking about her. Hi, Beth. I was talking about you. I was saying how awesome it was to hang out with you today. I like Beth.
Leticia says, "I've got to go and visit your store. I just got a store on eBay."
Yeah! Woo, 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 woo. I think that's awesome. I know you were talking about, we got Poshmark, right? I know you were talking about when you were showing that haul the other day. Because I need to, I don't know, I was actually talking to Beth today about how I signed up for Poshmark like in November or something, and I'm noticing a lot of people from different social media platforms joining Poshmark, and I thought that was a little weird. Maybe is there a coupon or something out? That's what I keep thinking. They've got it, are they maybe doing more advertising or something? I'm sure that will be just like everything else and it will slow down, but I wondered if that was maybe why I've heard that sales are sort of slow on that selling platform. I don't know what I'm doing, taking pictures of silent the wrong way. I'm going to block you with my butt.
10 of Hearts says,
Uh-oh. She's awesome. I like her. I like Beth. I like you.
What?
I'm just laughing because I'm such a goofball. I wasn't as crazy when I was just hanging out with just Beth, but you know, we were working it. We were working. No that now. No that now. Simmer down now. Oh, see, the dog is wanting to be a pot of. Man, maybe I should have held this and looked it up on Amazon. I don't know.
Leticia says, $5 coupon if you refer anyone that sells or buys from Poshmark.
Okay. That's probably what it is. Like my email keeps getting all these notifications. I need to figure out my notifications because like when I list on eBay and it, shows that I have a live listing through my email, that is crazy how much it goes off like that. I already know that it's listed. I don't need a notification that it's listed. I know I listed it. I'm a noob. I finally got the ads to not go on my phone.
What was it?
It was a card game. My phone, we're just all having a conversation over here. My phone kept popping up all these ads, and it was driving me nuts. And I was trying to have my kid help me because I swear that my children know more about modern things than I do.
Shamrock P says, "Sorry, I have to step away for a few."
Oh, you're all right. I don't ever care about that. I get that people have other things to do, and they gotta do their song. Do their song. I have done well and lost my mind. Camera goes on and I can't remember nothing. I don't want to do it. I'm like, yeah, everybody watch me eBay because I don't know what I'm doing. I just listen away. Our show is on tonight. And then I'm live rating. Wait, I don't watch as much TV as I used to, for real. Like, I used to watch a lot of it. All of Big Brother, all of Chicago Fire. But I don't watch as many, because what do we watch? Like, really, that's consistently.
This Is Us.
Yeah.
That's it. That's about it.
That's about it, huh?
Rebecca says, me too.
Yeah, I mean, I like to watch TV. I do. I'm on YouTube a lot, but it's more, I got a lot of times I'll have people playing on my TV, or I'm listening, or.
Leticia says, I don't have anything to do, so I'm going to keep watching you.
Yeah, so are you moving soon? I know that you were saying something about that in the chat. What was it, yesterday? And I get, I have my squirrel moments. Literally, we go to the store, and how often do you have to be on, Mom, squirrel, squirrel, Mom, squirrel? And then I know that I need to pay attention. I get so excited. I'm like, ooh, I need to scan this. Ooh, I could list that. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, I like it. Ooh, look, ooh. I'm like that even when I watch TV, I look and I'm like, ooh, I could sell that. I'm always looking at all the stuff in the background. And then, of course, you go to somebody's house, and that's the same thing. I think that same thing. I'm like, ooh, hey, you could list this. Ooh, you can make money off this. Ooh, you can do this. Some people get a little offended by that. They're like, it's so my stuff. So Grandma Krista, I talked to her, and she wants to do the song "Say Something" for the next karaoke.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that song.
I was telling her how much I thought it would be a good harmony.
I'm giving up on you.
Yeah.
Leticia says, no, unfortunately. The other house has mold and mildew too.
That's not good. You need, I wish I had $1 million, girl, because I feel for you. You're just so sweet. I'm always trying to send good vibes, because you deserve a better situation. We've been through the bad landlord thing, and it's no fun. We're very lucky to have really awesome landlords now, but in the last place that we lived, the landlord was kind of a shoddy landlord. He was ghetto rigging everything, and that wasn't good because, like, the sewage pipe busted once, and he just patched it. So guess what happened again after that? And then that, at least it was in the basement, and I caught it quick. But to have to deal with that, and I'm down to get down and dirty and throw on my Carhartts or something, but still, that sucks. I'm looking for some pink Carhartts, FYI. Or pink overalls. I'd rather have Carhartts, though. And some waders. Pink waders. So, if any of y'all come across pink waders or Carhartts, they're usually tan or black, and gray. But they're like what a lot of mechanics and stuff like that will wear them. Or people who are out in the weather. They usually have a thick lining. My man has a couple pairs, but they're tan. I want pink ones. Yeah. I want me some pink overalls. Nope. Why not? You know what? I'm going to dress however I want to dress.
I was going to say I wouldn't wear them, but you probably wear them.
I know, we're different in that.
Yeah.
I was telling Beth today about your mustard yellow obsession. You should have wore that Disney shirt. I let you keep that vintage Disney shirt. All right. So I'm going to just draft this. I don't like to finish the listing necessarily when I'm live. Nothing against you all, but I seem to make more mistakes when I do that. And that's no good. Inspirational quotes. Advanced coloring. I like the front of this one.
Leticia says, "Yeah, yes, but oh well. I'm going to not let it get to me so much and just watch the video."
Yeah, she's so sweet. She reminds me so much of Mary Jane. I met the sweetest person, Leticia, when we were in New Mexico for like a couple months during the summer. And for some reason you remind me of her, and I lost connection with her, which is really sad, but you remind me of her. Just how sweet you are, and I'm so kind of over the top sometimes, and so it's nice, to have somebody that, I don't know, you're just so sweet. I just love watching you. And how nice you are. This one has a little goob on it. Has gooey on it. Oh, I took a picture of this one. I'm just going to put that over her. Mom life. This one is the one that makes me laugh.
Leticia says, "Aw."
Yeah, you need to go live more, girl. Just to even chit chat, or something. Heck, I should have you live with me now that I know how to do it. Thanks, Destiny, for teaching me. It's really awesome to, I don't know. I always talk about this. It's a sappy moment, but it's cool to have met or to be friends with more like-minded people. I was feeling like a loser. All by myself. I mean, just during the day talking to my cat and my dog. You think I'm cool, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
You waited to respond to that. Excuse me, ma'am. You are just like me, so whatever you think I am, you are too. Okay?
Rebecca says, "I have to get this set up to go live with you guys and the courage."
Yeah! You know what you could do is if you're too nervous to do it first time, we could do a Google Hangout and not blast it, so that you can get used to it for a second, and then the next time it's not a big deal. You should just do it. Don't let fear stop you, seriously. I always tell my kid that, don't let anything hold you back, because you're going to regret it. I wish I would have, done so many things sooner, but...
Leticia says, "I will, but I still don't know how to do the video together."
Oh, to do a Google Hangout or us to be live together? Yeah, I just learned that today. I was confused and I wasn't looking in the right spot. So once Destiny pointed that out to me, I was like, oh, duh. I get afraid to push buttons because if I'm testing it out, I didn't really want to go live right at that moment. But we tested it out. It was cute. And then I went and did a Google Hangout with BS. Beth, love her. We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I know it's been so exciting. You just mind him. I'm not blocking you the whole time. I'm just kidding. You're really the star, Peanut. You're my star. My twinkle, twinkle star. Oh, I love a smudgy poo. I love a smudgy poo. Violet's jealous. Okay, come on. Let's go. Oh, the dog. She's the real diva. All right, Queen. Queen. Okay, look at the camera, Queen. Violet, look at the camera, Violet. Right here. Coin dog. Here. Oh. No, put your feet down. Put your feet down. There, Queen. Your fro is looking flat. Let's fix your fro. Okay, show out pretty people. She never looks at the camera. She's like, what? Maybe if I put peanut butter behind it, she'd look at it. I wish everybody could see how pretty her eyes are. She's like, what is going on? What are you doing? Why? Queen, 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 queen. Clink, clink, clink. It's always so excited around here. Oh, it's almost 6 o'clock.
Immortal Hourglass says, hello, everyone.
Hello. That would be Dia. Right? Pretty sure I have that right. She's pretty awesome too. She's so pretty. Rebecca. You're very pretty, by the way, Dia. Very pretty girl.
Rebecca says, I got 3 listings done. Have to go downstairs and check on my little man.
Nice. Say 3 listings better than 0. Heck yeah. This is adorbs. Yeah, so Dia is the one who got me stuck on the whole starting to hunt through all my jewelry, by the way. So Dia, if your ears have been ringing, it's been me, because I was binge watching jewelry videos and auctions and just jewelry in general, and it got me really kind of thinking that maybe I need to dig through I have a couple containers that have a bunch of jewelry in the bottom. So I decided to today, and now I'm really pumped because I didn't realize that, like some of the stuff is silver. I don't know enough.
She says it takes less room, can hoard more.
Right? Yeah, exactly. That's one of the things I love. And I do have a little bit of jewelry listed, but it's nothing, it's mostly kind of costume. Any of the stuff I have listed was like, I knew exactly what it was because it was marked. And I've just never been, I always pick out jewelry because I like it. I like the way it looks. So sometimes it'll be vintage, sometimes it'll be brand new, and I'm just not well versed in knowing what everything, is. I'd like to get some testers of some sort to be able to tell, but I am learning a lot from watching jewelry videos.
Leticia says, I'm also going to start selling jewelry.
Yeah, that would be good because that's smaller. And can't you do that on Posh too? I think so.
Immortal Hourglass says, I was the same way until I started reselling jewelry. Now I pick up anything.
Yeah, that's what I need to. I was talking about this earlier in this live. I come across bags of jewelry for 99 cents or free, or the most I've ever paid is $5 for one. And so I see it all the time. I see bags of jewelry all the time, but I just need to learn a lot more because I don't know, especially if it's not marked. I could figure something out if it's marked, but
she says, yes, my whole Poshmark is nothing but jewelry.
Oh, Leticia?
Yeah. No. Immortal Hourglass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I haven't started to list them on Poshmark. I was going to wait till maybe the craziness of all the people joining settles down. I don't know. I'm doing so many selling platforms that I don't know if I could add another one. Yeah, Gia, you'll love Beth, 10 of Hearts. You love her. She is awesome. Beth is my she is. Yeah. That's like what you say in that live. If you don't go and subscribe to Ashley, we can't be friends. So you know what I did? I went and subscribed to her right away. And then I subscribed to you. Rebecca says, is Mama going on tonight? I don't know if she is. I know earlier she was, you're talking about hip flipping Mama. I know earlier she was talking about trying to get the best times and stuff figured out to go live.
Tenafart says, found some stuff in my stash I can send to Amazon.
Woohoo! Yeah, that's awesome, Beth. Good. Yeah, I think you should definitely not wait till third quarter. Dia says, free? Do you need a roommate? Yeah, I live in just on the edge sort of Denver, Colorado. So sourcing is pretty easy. And it seems, I don't know what the deal is with why there's so many bags everywhere, especially in this one Goodwill that I go to, because it's not like that in any of the other Goodwills. Like they don't have these 99-cent bags like they do in the one that I really like to go to. And then I also have some really close thrift stores that just have bags of jewelry. They're mostly clothes and hard goods. And so the rest of it, she gets so many things in there that she just says she doesn't have time to go through everything. And that's where I've found some really nice, even just hard goods. Like I found little figurines, the characters from Thomas the Train, those little metal ones. And I did really well with Christmas ornaments over Christmas, vintage Christmas ornaments. I'm excited, even though we're way off from Christmas, but I learned a lot about really to look for this year on the Christmas stuff, especially because I also started listing it earlier. So I think that's why I did so well, is because I listed it a little earlier. But I kept coming across 99-cent bags with a whole thing full of, vintage Christmas decorations, and some of those do really, really well. I was really surprised how quickly I sold something out of it. I mean, there was one bag I pulled something out. I listed it, and I think it sold for I'm pretty sure 19 plus shipping within a couple hours of when I had listed it. So it paid for the 99-cent bag right away. Oh, Leticia, you subbed to 10 Hearts. You will like her. Beth is awesome. She's she's sweet. She's awesome. Good egg. Good eggs. Lots of good eggs in this chat. I don't ever mind if people, sub to each other in the chats or mention that they sub. That doesn't bother me. We have the Roland Picker in the house. Hello, welcome. I am so very happy to have you here. I watch his auctions. I like him.
And more hourglasses. Your dog is so cute.
Oh yeah, Mike, that's the name. Well, how can I forget that? I can't believe that I couldn't. That's actually, so my name is Kim or Kimberly, so I don't know how I could ever forget your name, because all you got to do is take away the E and flip it backwards and you got me. So now I'm going to quiz you every time I see you, Mike, in a chat, and I'm going to be like, remember my name? Oh, Barb, yay, Barb is here. That's going on Grumpy. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, even though I need to get going here in a second, but that is awesome. I don't usually go live this late. Maybe I should sometimes. It's usually dinner time where I'm finishing prepping dinner right now, and then we eat in 20 minutes, because here in Dimmer it's 6 o'clock, and I know that there's a whole bunch of people that are are on Eastern time or even Central, which during the week, that's 7 or 8. That's kind of late, especially if you have kids or you got to get up early. You got to wake up before the enemy. Isn't that what they say? Got to wake up before your enemy. Wise words.
Graham Grumpy says we do things late.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. There's usually a big, well, not a huge section of time, but from pickup time of right after school to just after dinner is always really busy. So if I do go live during the week, it's probably going to be every other week when I just have one MiniMe and maybe not so much the other. I love my son very much, but he literally goes, Mom, 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 Mommy, Mommy, Mom, 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 Mama, Mama, Mom, every 5 seconds. And of course I go, what? Stewie? No, that's not, his name's not really Stewie, but I know that anyone who has kids or who has had, who's had kids, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Oy. Kids are fun. I'm not saying that they're not at all. They are fun. It's really cool to have them be a little bit older now. I keep getting baby fever from seeing pictures of little babies, on Instagram, or especially Wade at Wade's Ventures, and he's got like the cutest kid ever. I get baby fever hardcore, but then I remember diapers and how much I love not having to change diapers, and how I think it's cool that there's so many things that we can do, now. Like she's, I could say she's my BFF. I doubt she would say that back, but we are very close, which is awesome. Right? Pumpkin pie, smoochy poo. Want me to start smooching on you again? Ah, smoochy poo. Oh, gross. No French kisses. Or Dennis. Oh, the dog no like it. Anybody else have a nickname for their kid that they absolutely are like eye rolling to? Yeah, I call her Smoochy Poo. That's my Smoochy Poo. My mother calls me Kimmy Poo. We're just a whole lot of pooey around here. There's a reason I don't watch my lives back over, because I realize the things that I say. You're not going to try to disown me, are you?
I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, I think you can. Can't you get a divorce from your parents? You wouldn't do that, though. You will miss me too much. Admit it. We ought to do one night another face mask except for do it live.
Oh.
I know, right? Nobody needs to see me crying again. One of my first videos before I started to go live was, I think it's called Glitter Masks and Teenagers. We decided to do this glitter mask together, and it went all bad. So if you guys want to see me cry and her being like, Mom, just be brave, I'll just rip it off like a Band-Aid and I am dying. Yeah, if you want a good chuckle, go ahead and watch that. We're going to do more videos like that, sort of thing, because I like to keep my YouTube as of course, I love to help people reselling, and I love to talk about that, being a bargain hunter, couponing, or whatever it is. But I also want to keep it as, sort of a video scrapbook of life. I know, here Kim goes again on her, I got a pacemaker. Yeah. To the noobs, I live life with a pacemaker. So I've had 5 heart surgeries, and I try to appreciate life, and I want to be able to sort of, have a way to kind of capture that. I love scrapbooking, but man, scrapbooking and that kind of thing is really hard. Takes up a lot of time. So, and if on the way through my journey and all my shenanigans, if I could make somebody smile, or I can, help somebody or give them an idea or whatever it is, then even better. That's an added bonus. I love to help people. I've always been like that since I can remember. I try for the most part to wish well for everybody. Except for maybe at 7 o'clock in the morning when I'm driving on the road with all the other crazy moms. I went on this whole spiel about school moms and how they're the real ones with road rage, and they're the real dinglings that can't drive and we're rude. It's all the moms. Sorry, I'm going to call you all out. For real, how many times do we go and it's a mom that cuts me off or won't let me out? How many times? Every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Oh, well. What are you going to do, right? I'm not one of those crazies. Like, I don't get really mad or anything about it. I more laugh about it, and I may say a-hole, literally just like that. I'm like, yeah, a-hole. Oh, there goes another a-hole down the road. Hello, let's wave to the a-hole. Kim, do you sell online? Yes, Mike, I do. I sell through, I do local sales and eBay. I am starting Amazon, but I sell, through the marketplace, and I haven't done Craigslist in a long time, but I have been reselling for, pretty much her whole life, and she's 13. Before eBay, I listed for somebody for about a year, and my mom has been in the eBay business since eBay started. She had a physical store that she would consign and help people eBay out of. And so I did that, and learned how to look up things many moons ago. Plus the fact that I've been shopping at Goodwill or a thrift store since I was tiny. I don't know why, but I used to call Goodwill when I was little, Big Wheel. I used to tell my dad all the time, Dad, let's go to Big Wheel. Let's go to Big Wheel. He always used to let me go, and then he'd look at stuff. He'd hunt for stuff, and I would go and find a toy. I just thought it was so cool because I was getting all these toys that none of the other kids really had. I thought it was cool. Are you doing FBA? Yeah, that's what I am. I will have my first shipment out within this week. That's another thing that my mom does is she does more now is Amazon than eBay, because she lives part of the year here in Colorado and the other part in Arizona. So I use my mom as a source, y'all. People ask me, well, how do you figure out about things and all this? And I'm like, I ask my mom or I watch somebody on YouTube. That's how I learn. YouTube is amazing for that. You can learn anything on YouTube. I look up so many things on YouTube. So, yeah. I think it's cool. I love that being a reseller gives people who maybe don't have as easy access or physically can't make money or go out and have that typical 9-to-5 job. It gives them the opportunity to sell something. And even if they're not making big bucks from it, it's a big deal when you're, sitting at home all day to kind of sort of feel like you are contributing to the household. I know that because I've gone through I've had, my 5 heart surgeries, and there's been lots of periods of time where I, had to let the reins go of control and have others help me. And I'm grateful to be able to make money when needed, and before eBay, if I had to hustle for some bills, then I'd go and I'd drive the alleys. My mom and I call it Curb Co. And pick up things off the curb or out of a dumpster, and I'd fix it up, and I'd either put it into a consignment shop or I'd sell it through Craigslist. This was before really that the marketplace became really huge. And then when I lived in Kansas, the sourcing was different. So I went more DIY in that sort of aspect. I was making trash to treasure yard art. I was making bows. I was painting things for people. I was doing murals. Like I did whatever it took, to make sure that, well, I was contributing when I could, and also that, so my kids wouldn't starve. Yeah, it's different for sure to go source here in Denver to to live in a town of 250 people and have the closest Walmart be an hour away. But there's stuff always. You just might have to, not be so shy and start asking around. Really, that's what I did when I lived in that small town, and kind of word gets out and people are like, yeah, I have this house, that has an attic full of stuff that I want to get rid of. And there you go. You just have to speak up. And people are always afraid to do that. And, what's the worst that can happen? They tell you no. I mean, really, what's the worst? They tell you no and don't ever ask me that again. Like most people are all for making a little bit of money to get rid of some of their things. They don't know all the stuff that we know necessarily. And eBay and Amazon and Poshmark and Mercari and all those are very intimidating at first. It's scary because you're thinking, you're putting, maybe not all your eggs in a basket, but it's scary because you don't want to mess it up. And after you do it for so long, I know that most of the people in the chat have been reselling for quite some time. Once you get the hang of it, then it's like nothing. And that's why I'm taking a few steps towards doing my Amazon now that I'm 100%. I'm really bad about taking a lot of time to research. I was telling Beth today, 10 of Hearts, that I was like, I did research for Amazon for like 2 years. My mom has been bugging me since I've been I don't extreme coupon necessarily now, but I still do coupon. She's been telling me since I've been, when I was extreme couponing to get into Amazon. So I'm finally listening to her.
Did you seriously just lick my eyeball?
What? Maybe your eyeball tastes good. Maybe she's hungry. She wants eyeball for dinner. Speaking of dinner. All right. As much fun as this is, and I'm bummed because so many awesome people just hopped on. Maybe I'll have to do this more often to go live a little later. I just know that there's a lot of people that I like to watch that go, live later already. But I do need to wrap this up so we can eat dinner. I appreciate everybody as always, and feel free to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I mean, you might hurt my pink feelings. I might cry. And my daughter, she doesn't want me to cry on a YouTube video. She might be too embarrassed. So for sure, make sure to smash that like button, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to watch me cry.
Yep.
She's going to be embarrassed. So y'all better thumb it up. I appreciate everybody. Thank you once again for watching my channel, Borderline Hoarder-ish, where hoarding is only cool if you can sell it and make a profit. I appreciate every single one of you. Air hugs as always. Stay safe, my friends, and have a beautiful, wonderful night. Until we meet again, adios and love. Oh, so long, farewell. See you next time. I love you all. Thank you so much.